Dragon Days is a 3-day fun-filled fantasy festival for families and gamers alike. This citywide event celebrates the City of Lake Geneva, Wisconsin as the birthplace of fantasy. Lake Geneva is the hometown of best-selling author Gary Gygax and birthplace of the world's first role-playing game, Dungeons & Dragons. It is also the home of Gary's original game company that produced not only D&D, but scores of popular games and hundreds of fantasy and sci-fi novels. Dragon Days Fantasy Festival will feature several venues throughout the city of Lake Geneva. Attendees and children of all ages will be able to experience our fantasy fair in the local park along the picturesque shores of Lake Geneva. Here, you may explore our fantasy village, enjoy trick-or-treating in our enchanted bazaar, adventure in our hay-baled Dragon Days dungeon maze, or dress up for our fantastic costume contest. There will also be face painting, circus performers, medieval musicians, demonstrations of medieval craftsmanship, archery, and swordsmanship, and an enchanted bazaar with medieval crafts, clothing, jewelry, and fantasy and gaming merchandise of all kinds. The local library will be the site of fantasy and science fiction book signings and a magical children's fantasy story time. The town theater will present screenings of the D&D movies and the Saturday morning D&D cartoon for kids of all ages. The historic gaming venues will have tabletop gaming of all sorts, including special introductory games that teach anyone how to play Dungeons & Dragons. And finally, the local museum will present its Wizard of Lake Geneva exhibit about Gary Gygax and D&D, as well as tours of Lake Geneva's historical D&D sites, including the birthplace of D&D, 330 Center Street. Food and drink will be available nearby at the many local ice cream shops, candy stores, cafes, coffee shops, and restaurants in the charming downtown area, all within easy walking distance. So, mark your calendar. Come celebrate the birthplace of fantasy. Gather your fellow heroes, big and small. You are going on the adventure of a lifetime.